Hey everybody, welcome to the Mountain Gamer. Today I'm taking a look at a variant for Legendary Encounters Alien. Now we've come up with this thing called transmitted orders, and what you'll be doing is using these cards, the secret revealed cards that we don't use, they're always left in the box. You basically are supposed to use them if you play with the mode in the game that they suggest, where you each get a good agenda or a bad agenda, and then halfway through the game you might reveal yourself as a bad guy or as a good guy. Anyway, we don't play that way, we play fully cooperatively, but we thought, could we put these cards to better use? Well, turns out you can. Let me show you how. So during setup, what you'll do is go get those 5 secrets revealed cards. For this particular variant, we will be calling them transmitted orders card. So you will be putting them inside the hive by splitting them into those 3 mini decks. So what I suggest doing is putting 1 in the first mini deck, 2 in the second one, and 2 in the third one. So what's going to happen is during the game, these things are going to pop up here face down. You will eventually scan a room and reveal one, or what's going to happen is, one of them will make its way down into the complex and then eventually flip over. So what you'll do when you flip this over, you'll take it away and you will consult this chart here. Now, before we go into this, what's very important is after you've done one of these things, you will need to add a hive card to the complex. It says it right here, add a hive card, like so. That being said, if you are playing with also the Onslaught variant, and I have a link on that in the description, if you are playing with this and this, you could forego the rule that says add a hive card to the complex, because the Onslaught variant will balance this out. See, this is good, this is bad. So they balance each other out if you play with both. So let's look at this thing right here. Every time that you remove one of these, you will check to see, first of all, is it the first one, the second one, the third, the fourth, or the fifth? So, keep them on the side of the game here to keep track of that. So what do they do? Well, on the first one, it says, welcome aboard, Sarge. Half the players rounded down may gain a Sergeant card. Yay! Second one says, regroup. All players may discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many cards. Okay, cool. Third one says, fresh recruits. All players may gain a random agenda card. So on the side of the game board here, we keep all of the agendas that are good, and you just mix these up, and then you can, I guess, everybody takes 2 and they keep 1 if you want, or just give 1 out to everyone randomly. I don't know that we keep all of them. Let me just go through which ones we have here. I'll put the info in the description also, but we do keep implacable, collaborative, ruthless, selfless, efficient, aggressive, and deliberate. So that's what happens when you get to the third one of these. On the fourth one, go home Marines. Half the players rounded down may trash 2 USCM characters from their draw or discard pile. Cards are removed from the game. And the last one here, reassignment, which is pretty cool. It says, starting with the active player, all players may exchange a card from their discard pile with a face-up card from the barracks. Actually, this should say from HQ. That's my fault. I'm going to fix that in the files. So, a face-up card from HQ of equal or 1 above value. New card goes into discard pile. So basically you go through your discard pile, you can get something that's 6, I guess, and then trade it for something in HQ that's worth 6 or 7. And the new card goes into your discard pile. So that's it. And when there's no more of these, well, that's it. That's done. Now, these definitely make the game easier, for sure. You could play it where if you remove the transmitted order, you replace it right away with a hive card. That could balance things out. Or if you want, you can actually add the Onslaught variant, and I have a link for that in the comments. I find that the harshness of the Onslaught variant balances well with the breeziness of the transmitted orders variant. So try combining these two. I find that it works well together. So, play around with it. You can basically change this any which way you want, right? You can take that card of instructions that I have and just change them up for anything that you guys like. Basically, we're just trying to have fun with the components that are already in the box. There's one angry bird there. So there you go, try it out. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. And if you want some more videos, YouTube thinks you might like the one on the left. I personally think you might enjoy the one on the right. And if you want to make sure to never miss any of my videos, I would ask you to click the middle button here to, of course, subscribe. Mountain Gamer.